Catch this episode of 3JSports Show on YouTube or Spotify.
All right, guys, we're back at 3J Sports. It's myself, Jeremy, and Jonathan. We back. You can catch this episode on YouTube or Spotify. Here we go. Jeremy, what you thinking, man? We already in the free agent craziness. Oh, my gosh. What running back are we going to have? Saquon. I've been put through a freaking emotional circus.
Yep.
But the day has ended. I'm shooting it off to you. How'd you feel?
Man, I feel okay. Day one felt good. I ain't gonna lie, a little disappointed the one on Barkley, but it is what it is. Day two to wake up to trading for Mixon, and then not to jump too far ahead, but man, getting Hunter, that's gonna be dogs on the edge. But overall, I think it's smart moves. We got another corner, just freaking number 3 pick. A couple years ago. So D'Amico, a lot of fire under him. I feel good. So we made a splash. We signed a bunch of younger dudes. Let's go, man. And D'Amico we trust, like we said.
Yeah, big time. Obviously, we lost Cashman. We lost Greenard.
That hurt.
Grenard, sorry. But we did get Hunter, man, and that is freaking huge, dude. I mean, all those freaking sacks he kind of does, and he's freaking kind of does. He gets, top 5 last year? So he's 16 and a half.
Yep.
Unbelievable,
and then,
man.
We basically swapped with Minnesota. We're like, all right, y'all starting Cashman. We'll go ahead and bring down Hunter. So
that's cool with me.
Yeah.
Shoot,
works for me too.
Okay, so we got Autry, Tennessee. He tore it up too. He's got plenty of sacks. I mean, we got plenty of the
so he had 10 and a half sacks.
If anybody's interested in the contract deals and stuff.
Yeah, he had 10 and a half sacks though. I didn't realize because I try not to watch any Titan stuff. But he had 10 and a half sacks from, and they said he plays DT and DN, so he can honestly go in next to Collins. Because I don't know if Rankins get signed today.
What's that?
Did Rankins get signed anywhere today? Is he going to the market?
Not that I've seen.
So Collins is there, and then we can move, Autry in the DT. Then you have Hunter and Will Anderson. Let's go. And the draft hadn't even started yet. So, man, we're stocked up. Top 5D, here we come.
Yeah, Rankins hasn't been signed yet, so he's still out there, I guess, for us to possibly pick up. But we did, like you said, we did sign some corners. We got Udoka. Is that how you pronounce it? Udoka?
Jeff Udoka.
Few names I got to get used to saying.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say his name, but I'm probably saying it wrong because the Rockets coach Udoka. So it's one of those. But yeah, he's a low sign-in as far as not too much money and high ceiling. Like you said before, we were talking. He killed it in college. He was supposed to be the next Revis when he came out.
Yeah, John, how'd you feel about Schultz? How'd you feel about the Schultz baby? That was great.
Oh, I loved it. Took care of business. I think it solidified keeping our weapons there that Stroud had. Minus switching running backs, but yeah, great deal. Got it done.
Yeah, Schultz got it done, man. I'm so glad we're bringing him back. So we got him. We got, obviously, now we got Singletary leaving. But who we bringing in, Johnny?
Mixon.
Yeah, he had. What did he have? He had 1,200 yards, 1,300 all-purpose.
Yeah, he had 50-something catches too. So he's more of a receiving back, and so that helps us a lot too because Singletary and Pierce really weren't. So
tore it up, 9 touchdowns.
And honestly, it could be a committee because if Pierce gets if he gets this offense right and goes back to that dog he was, first year, you have him mixing with Mixon, and we could also grab a running back in late rounds. I like it. Mixon, he can be a game breaker. Catches the ball, he's solid. So yeah, great trade. Did y'all ever hear what we actually made the trade for? I couldn't find any details today.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
They hadn't
I mean,
released
So
they were
that
about
part yet.
to. They were going to release him.
yeah, so it can't be too much, right?
Yeah, right.
Like I think it made the round or something. I
So
did
what?
see one thing fifth where it said we got Mixon in a seventh and they got a fifth, but basically that just means that no one else had a chance to scoop them up. So I'm good with trading a pick to get a guy like that.
Yeah, what does his contract look like? So we're taking on his contract.
Yeah, he has 1 year left on it.
What is he making?
Like 5 or 6 mil.
That's it.
Yeah.
What does Singletary sign for?
That's a good question. Oh, once you leave the Texans, I forget about you. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, when he's gone, he's gone.
He's gone, bro. That's it.
No, from what I heard some reports, they were saying that basically like it was kind of close, but they just because where he went to the Giants. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Correct. I think
Singletary
it's just a
got,
little bit out of our price range for.
he got 3 years
his
for
value.
$16.5 million.
To me, it seems what Casario's doing, and I have no problem with it. Just like last year, obviously we had a bunch of 1 year contracts because we haven't been good. All of a sudden now we got D'Amico, we got Stroud. People want to come here, but at the same time, he's signing these 1 year deals or maybe 2 year, only one guaranteed, because we're only going to keep, obviously the Strouds, the Will Andersons, hopefully Nico, these players, see what they do, and if they perform, just like what did Schultz do? 1 year deal, he performed. Now he's back 3 years making good money. So it's like people want to play for Stroud. People want to play. Even defensive players want to. You want to play for a good quarterback too.
Man,
So
we were just sitting there, and I was just thinking we were going to get Saquon this whole time, man. And then I see
I
the
know.
freaking little tweet of an eagle, man. I'm like, he's gone. Who's
Yep.
next? But then we went in my head. I was like, all right, Jacobs, and then he goes to the
Yeah.
Packers.
Right.
And then the whole carousel that just happened.
Which I meant to ask you, Jared. I meant to ask you, where'd you hear that report about Jacobs going to the Ravens?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I was just curious.
There's just so much stuff
sure.
out there all the time. Yeah.
Right.
But Henry to the Ravens, man.
Oh, it was. I think it was from somebody at work, and it was just they said they saw it on Twitter. I want to say, but
Okay.
I can't. Don't quote me on any of that. No source there.
So I will say this.
No source.
To your point, Jeremy, about the 1 year deals, I think it's good
Yeah.
and bad. It's kind of bad at the same time because
Right.
if they sign a 1 year deal, and they show out, it's like we're in competition
Right.
to sign them. If maybe we could sign like a multi-year deal for less and then have them under contract for
Right.
2 or 3 years to perform, because they're going to perform better in my opinion, under D'Amico Ryans. He's going to make every player better. So
Right.
I think it's a double-edged sword there.
No, for sure. No, I agree. I just think that I don't know. I got faith in their plans. So as long as we lock up the guys that perform, like, obviously we're on a rookie deal. So we made a splash, obviously, with Hunter, big deal.
Yeah, that is huge.
We'll see.
Gosh, man.
But
dude, that
right
defensive
now,
line's gonna be mean.
dude, our roster as of right now, before the draft even, is faster than last year. It's better.
Yeah.
It's better. Because look, I was a big Cashman fan. I wanted Cashman back. He had a great year this year. I did. Grenard, he did have a good year, but I'm gonna take Hunter over Grenard every day. That's just But we'll see. But yeah, man, I'm stoked because I think that
Hunter's gonna
Noah Brown coming back. Noah Brown coming back's big.
Yeah, I saw that. I was excited about that.
That's big because what did he do when Tank was out? Before he had a couple 150-yard games. Yeah.
Yeah, he did great.
He just seemed like he was Stroud's security blanket.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plays where he rolled out and you're like, what? And chunked it up and like we said last episode with the drops, like I don't recall him. I mean, I'm not gonna say he didn't have any drops this season, but I know he made a bunch of big catches, and I don't remember any drops he had.
Right.
So
And then
that's encouraging for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then we didn't sign him for a lot of money, right? So Noah Brown's there. Say he starts the year probably at 3, but here's the thing: you have Brown, you have Mechie. He's another year away from, all the cancer treatment and everything. Then we
Yeah.
got Hutchinson, and then they're going to grab every year. There's always at least one drafted free agent receiver. Boom, and then we can draft one in like 5th, 6th round, 4th round. Who knows? So
Well, now
our
it makes you
3 is
think,
still out
who are
there.
we going to draft?
Yeah, exactly. I
From
would,
what I'm seeing,
man.
they've been looking at the
Yeah.
corner, Wiggins,
Yeah.
that I've seen, and he's a Blazer. But
I'm hoping Cooper DeJean's there from Iowa, and not just because he's a white, which is cool, because Seahorn was the last, white dude was a great corner. But he's a great athlete, but I don't think he'll be there at 23. But I think corners definitely, we got our edge rusher. You might go DT, you might go DT. I don't know. Safety, 23rd, you could get the best safety in the draft. So I don't know. We'll see what they do.
We shall see.
We shall see.
It's all speculation as of now.
Yeah, but D'Amico and them, like they have my full trust in whatever they decide to do, because they know a lot. Like, we know a good amount, but they see these players. They see them in practice. They see them. It's just it's their their philosophy, their the way their culture. And for just real quick, for us to bring in a guy like Mixon, which obviously had his history, and ever since then he's been good. That just goes to show you their locker room strong enough. D'Amico's strong enough. They obviously met with him. He's been a good teammate, so let's go.
I think he'll do well with the offense, man. With Stroud, they're just going to work well together. This spreading the ball out. He's just a great player to add in the team with him and Pierce, just like you're saying, man. It's going to be something.
Yep. And Pierce is going to learn this offense more, for sure. What's up, John?
When did the Mixon incident happen?
I think that 2017, and then I want to say there was another incident at a club, but I don't really know too much about that, so I don't want to, catch a lawsuit.
Yeah, no, I know. Because I was texting one of my buddies. I was like, "Oh, we're trading for Mixon or whatever," and he said he was. He made a comment saying injury prone, but I'm like, and I went and looked at his stats, and he's played 16 games except for one season. I think it obviously must be the season. Was he suspended? Games?
I'm not sure. Yeah, he's been solid.
7 games. There's one season. All the rest were averaging 14 to 15 games. So.
Yeah, he's solid. Like I said, he catches the backfield. That's going to give us another dynamic. And I really do believe that Pierce is going to learn this offense more, and he can be our bruiser. So,
we'll see. Hopefully, he does.
I
think they work. I think they'll work great together, man. I think it'll be something beautiful just adding him in.
As long as we have Stroud, our offense is going to be good. So to me, just the fact that we added so much defensively, that's big. The rest of the league does not want this. When I was going through X all day, I'm just now getting used to going on all the time. Everyone, rival teams, rival players, former players, is just they're all like, man, what Houston is doing. Like Will Compton, from Busting with the Boys, he literally said the Texans are winning the offseason. It's people are starting to recognize. We have Stroud, we have D'Amico. That's the 2 hardest pieces to get, and then now we're just adding on to it.
I'm gonna see if I can play a little clip here, switch around like this. Do this little number. See if I can.
But again, to go to the point, we're talking about the 1-year deals, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now I think about it, it's I think D'Amico's so good at developing players that he can afford. They can always get somebody and improve them to fit the defense.
For sure. Yeah.
So you can afford to have shorter contracts and just plug and play as you lose those pieces.
Right. Plus the guys he might not know too well. Because like the draft process, you get to know them more. Free agency process, it's kind of quick. You don't get to know them as well. You get them in the locker room. What if during that, you sign them to a 2, 3 year, 4 year deal? What if that first year they just don't mesh well with D'Amico's message, the way the locker room is? You don't have to catch a dead cap. You say, hey, it's not working out. 1 or 2, it does work out, and you say, just like Schultz, they come back on for 3 more years. We got a young up and coming quarterback. We got D'Amico. We got all this stuff. Come back, and they should. So I don't know. Like I don't mind it. The prove it deals. We made it last year into the playoffs. Got a playoff with the prove it deals, and our roster is, if you look at it right now, our roster. I was looking at it. It's better this year.
Yeah.
But our schedule is also a lot harder, so we're gonna need a better roster.
Yeah. I think as long as they just plug the hole, I mean, shoot, they've been making the moves to get the line going. So we got some line. Defense is working. Then we just got the corners. They re-signed a bunch of guys, brought some more guys in. If we draft some guys, we'll see if they bring somebody in first round. If not, we'll just see what happens. I mean, honestly, in the end, but I'm liking some of the moves that are going on. And Mixon was just kind of like, okay, well, at least we got this running back coming in. All right. We know Mixon can get dirty back there and do his thing. If he's putting up 1,000 yards, man, I like him. And he's such an upright kind of runner. I like how way he runs, man.
I think he has 4,000-yard seasons. So, that's plus he catches the ball. But man, from what everybody's saying, obviously besides for Hunter, 16 sacks and everything, what everybody's talking about, what I saw the most stories about was Shair Aziz, or I remember hearing about him in San Francisco. It was under Warner, and then what was the other dude? Greenlaw, and then it was Shair, and he was a D'Amico guy for 4 years, so he knows the defense, and now he's going to come in, take that Cashman role, call the defense. He's a fast guy like Cashman. You have him and Harris, plus he's much better, at guarding the tight ends, which in today's NFL. You got your tight ends are bona fide wide receivers, so you got to be able to cover them.
Yeah,
he had 160 something tackles last year, and also a bonus. We took him from the Titans, which is always good, and then we also took Autry. Autry's gone from the Titans too. So if you wear our Oilers jerseys, we take your players.
Right.
That's awesome. Just the way it is. That's the way it is.
Hey, it's good getting them, man. I like them. You put them up front with Will Anderson. We get our
which he's going to get, man. Next year he's going to go off. Already second year is going to be, it's going to be nice.
We'll see.
Yeah, so division-wise, it's making us look good too. We're taking the best players from divisional teams, so that works.
Hey, Henry's gone in the division. No more Henry. Even though we shut him down last time, previously he's gotten us. So, hey, he's out of the division.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, jumping outside of our division and looking around, just some other fantasy. Free agent talk. But Russ Wilson going to the Steelers.
Congratulations, Russ, man.
Yeah, Russ, you got a job.
Congratulations,
man.
Russ.
You got away, job.
You literally have $200 million. Plus, you get to just go play in Pittsburgh. Sorry, Pickett. It's not working out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Last episode, I want to say that I did say, hey man, what about Russ and Pitt? So I don't know if my garage is mic'd up, but somebody
listening.
Well, that was one of the few that I've heard. Yeah, it was like Pittsburgh.
I mean, but you heard it here. 3JSports had it first, though.
Yeah,
it's like Pittsburgh, Las Vegas.
Right. It was like Adam Schefter, McAfee, and then it was 3J Sports. So we're
3J
getting up there
Sports per 3J.
for 3J.
We were on it first. You heard
No,
it
it's
here
funny.
first.
I was listening to. I was driving around last night and I was listening to some sports radio, and that's when the news happened or whatever. And I heard they were mostly positive, but I heard some other conflicting, like people calling in from Pittsburgh that
Weren't too happy.
weren't too
About
happy
Russ?
it. Yeah,
That ain't good. But
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll
But-
get in there and
but-
perform.
I mean, what?
I mean, that Pickens
it's
or
moving
Wilson. We'll see what happens.
up. Pickett or Wilson? Come on, Wilson's
I
a
thi-
proven guy. Like,
Well, I guess what their main
Right.
point was about just like you're just putting a Band-Aid. It's a one. He signed a 1 year like team friendly deal. You know.
Yeah.
And their concern is, we have Pickett and which I think
Yeah.
Tomlin came out and said that it's going to be like Russ isn't the starter, which whatever they're going to have their competition,
Gotcha.
for in training
Well,
camp and such. But
if-
I mean, good for
if
him.
they
I mean,
suck, they can pick.
yeah. But I mean, and I don't even know. So maybe Jeremy or Jared can fill me in. They never mentioned once about like the receiving core in
Well, Deontay Johnson's gone now.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They just
That-
traded him to the Panthers, so he's gone.
Deontay Johnson, thank you for my fantasy football year last year. I really appreciate me picking you third round, and you're not doing nothing. So anyway, sorry, I'm a little still salty about
But
that.
yeah, so he's gone.
Sounds like
So
you
that-
need to pick better players. Or do you have a different strategy?
Yeah, you're right. I took 3
Don't put
years
that on
off
him.
after winning. I won all those years, and then I took some years off, rusty. But it happens. It
You
happens.
did all right. You did all right.
Hey, I did pick up C.J. Stroud and Tank Dell,
You did. You read that like a book, and you tore it up with them. Shoot, they were killing it.
so
And yeah, so Saquon's to the Eagles. Good riddance. Have fun in Philadelphia with those fans.
Yeah. Have fun with your state tax.
Kirk Cousins to Atlanta.
Dude.
That man got paid.
Bro, Kirk Cousins is okay. I don't know who his agent is or if he's his own agent, but he will go down as the most finesseful contract getting full. Everything has been guaranteed money. If you look it up, all of it guaranteed money from the get-go. Rookie year, everything. And guess what? No offense to Kirk. I like it. Dancing around on the gold chains, having fun. I like it. But you have one playoff win, Kirk Cousins, and you have like $300 million. So, hey, man, like, good job.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins.
The
Kirk
man
Cousins too.
got paid.
Hey,
Round of
hey.
applause, Kirk Cousins.
Hey, you know what he's doing when he wakes up tomorrow morning?
What's he doing?
What's he doing?
He's looking in the mirror and he's going, "You like that?
Yep.
You like that? You
You
like that?
Exactly. Yep.
Definitely.
Sleeping on a bed of money.
I mean, he's a good quarterback. He just, I don't know.
No, he
if it ever
is.
works out
He's
for him,
good.
But
No, he's good. But
I was surprised. I wasn't surprised he went to Atlanta, but I was surprised the freaking contract, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought Atlanta was
Yeah.
getting Fields. I thought Atlanta was going to trade for Fields personally, but
Who knows? Yeah.
apparently
Yeah.
Bijan said, "Man, you don't bring in a quarterback that's a running back. I need the touchdowns."
Right.
So we'll see. Man,
Yeah.
second
Man got
day of
paid.
free agency. Yeah, he definitely got paid.
Yeah.
Oh, King Henry went to the Ravens. How y'all feel about that?
If the Ravens weren't enough,
We'll see how they
if-
do. I ain't worried too much about Derek. He's kind of
If Henry
I don't know.
plays, if Henry has 2 more years left in the tank, okay. Look, Gus Edwards, great goal line guy, but no Gus Edwards. You putting in Derrick Henry. Like, the only thing I can see happening is him and Lamar might get into a fight in the locker room because he's taking all of his yards.
I don't know. I mean,
think
what
egos will
was
get in the way.
I don't know. I don't know him personally, but we'll see.
what
we'll
were his
see.
numbers last year?
Who? Henry?
Henry's?
Yeah.
Like 1,100, 1,200 yards. He still produced.
Yeah.
So he still produced for sure. He still got left in the tank. I mean, the guy's a beast. I mean, even if he's lost a step, you put him in the goal line. I mean, that's the best stiff arm probably since me back in when we used to play football in the fields of Red Bluff. But
Yeah.
yep.
Anyways,
Shout out to Jared Blocker.
Well, no, just because I was curious because the games that we played, like I'll be honest, like I don't, watch a bunch of NFL games, watch the highlights and stuff. But so he still got his yards, he's still this and that. To be honest, when he played us, he looked like he had like the flu or something. Like just, honestly, like we were playing really good defense and tackling him, but it was like he almost was like giving up on runs and just being taken down. I mean, that's testament to how good our defense was. So that's why I was curious because the two games that I saw, the full games that I saw him play against us, it looked like he was like washed up, but obviously that's not the case.
Well, he had 1,112 touchdowns.
Okay.
On the season.
So, yep, and
pretty decent.
Yeah. As you were saying about Saquon, man, like, yeah, we wanted them. Obviously, we all wanted them. I was refreshing my phone like every 2.5 seconds to get them. But honestly, I can't hate. Like we're building up. We're getting there. We're improving. We're doing this. The Eagles are right there. So I see why. Plus, he's from an hour outside of Philly, and on top of that, he went to Penn State, so he did there. I didn't.
Yeah, he's big at Penn State.
Yeah, one of the best college running backs, recent memory.
Yep.
So.
Penn State.
Yep.
Penn State, baby. Well, shoot, that was at least for the free agent talk, but we'll just do a quick transition. Just moving into some, I don't know, March Madness coming up pretty here soon around the corner. We got U of H tearing it up always recently.
Cougs.
So, hey, go Cougs, baby.
Number one.
Go Cougs. Hey. Go Cougs.
Dude, think about the program the past few years with Sampson bringing them back. Because, obviously we missed the Five Slamma Jamma days. We saw the highlights. But
you saw it.
I didn't see it.
Second grade,
bro. I was two, man. Technically I could have saw, but SportsCenter wasn't around, so I didn't see any highlights. No YouTube, but yeah. I'm just saying it's great to see them doing good, and UT's pretty good too.
Yeah, they got blown out by 20 points.
But besides that.
But,
I'm not saying of age, but whatever.
Go Cougs. Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Yeah.
We'll talk more when that all goes down. John, are we doing a bracket?
For sure. they look good. They won. First year in the Big 12. That's pretty impressive. They beat Kansas by 30. I don't know what if they're having a down year or not.
Yeah,
but it's exciting. Number one, we got a chance to win it. They just got to play their game.
Just bring another championship to the H, man.
Well, that'd be awesome.
We need another one.
Their new facility. Jeremy, I don't know if you've been there, but me and Jared.
No, I haven't.
But they redid Hot Finds. It's a nice, little state of the art, little small arena. That's awesome. It's really cool.
Awesome.
Scoreboards and all the lighting and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty sick for T to put all that money.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
nice and updated. It's pretty awesome in there.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect smaller arena that's going to sell out every game.
Right.
How much Fertitta? How much was it? I don't know how
What's
much
that?
the donation. I know he just had isn't it the Fertitta Arena or something? I'm not sure if it was that or he just donated a lot of money.
Fertitta Center.
Just a few $1 million, make it nice and pretty.
Which good.
Yeah, it looks awesome in there.
City University. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to say I took a little part of that because I did work for Landry's Corporation for about 7 years. So I provide a little bit of sales. I don't have any stock. Maybe I bought a laser or something. So, but yeah. Question.
Yeah, I worked
as
well.
You did. You did. U of
Willie
H.
G's.
Have we ever? So obviously, Phi Sigma Gamma came close twice. I know back in the day, Elvin Hayes. Do we have a championship?
No.
Right? No, right? So this could be the first.
Hopefully.
That'd be great. Yep.
Hopefully. They got a shot.
No.
They just got to play ball.
Yeah, got a shot. Just get it done,
Yep.
baby. Just
Yep.
handle up.
Exactly.
Shoot. So yeah, we got the U of H. We'll probably catch up with that here in a little bit further down the road. But y'all catch any of those UFC fights this weekend?
I caught this Ngannou.
Yeah, he went to sleep real quick, man. That fight, Anthony Joshua knocked him out. It was pretty.
Dude, that was
nasty.
I mean, no offense to Ngannou. I know MMA wise, he could take anybody down, but boxing, like when he did Fury, it's an exhibition, right? So Fury was just kind of like giving the guys a show, but Anthony Johnson looked like, I don't know, like Ngannou like hit on his mom or something, because he came out just ready to go.
Once, knocked him down, and then it just
Knocked
took
him
a few more
cold.
seconds. You just got knocked the bleep out. Goodness gracious.
I heard he got knocked out so hard that he woke up looking for Joe Rogan doing an interview. And I was like, nah, man, you're boxing. You're boxing.
Yeah,
No, hey, Ngannou, if you're listening, don't beat my ass. Don't beat me up.
Yeah, no, I caught the last fight.
O'Malley.
Yeah, which he just pieced him up. He just outclassed him.
Yeah, he just sat there and hit him about 300 times in the face and
pretty
body legs, just beat him.
Fight.
Yeah.
The knee to the face was so nasty. I don't know how.
He took it.
I don't know how he
didn't
even.
wobble or anything. He just.
It sounded like wood cracking, man. It was like, oh my gosh, dude, it was terrible. I don't know how he was able to get through that. Really.
Yeah.
He didn't look like the same human being afterwards, to be honest.
Poirier, let's go.
Poirier, man, I was so proud of him pulling that off, man.
Diamond.
Because I was listening to the radio, so I got home in time to catch the O'Malley fight. But I was on a certain network's radio, and they were like kind of live, updating. And I haven't watched the replay of the fight, but supposedly he was getting beat for the first round or so, and then knocked him out. Well, he just knocked him out, right?
Yeah, they were both teeing off and getting each other, but Poirier just kind of started getting the right moves and and because he almost put him in a guillotine a few times. I think he had it about 4 times. He kept going for it and just had him in that guillotine, kept slipping out. But then they started swinging, man, and then he just caught him, just got him, man, and just hit him with the little ta-ta. Man, it was night.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It was great to see Poirier, man. He was like, "What'd you forget about me?" I love it, man.
Yep. No, he's one of the.
What's up?
He insisted on the 5-round. Match.
Yeah.
Too.
Poirier is a beast, and every interview I've seen with him, because like I listen to Theo Vaughn a lot, and they're really good friends, so he's on there a lot talking and stuff. He seemed like a really just good dude. So I'm happy for him to see anytime he does good, honestly. So yep. Speaking of fighting, real quick, just initial thoughts on this whole Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. What do y'all think about that?
I don't know.
Take it, Jared.
You go ahead.
So I just real quick, I'm excited.
Hey, it's free.
I think if Mike Tyson actually fights him, it's going to be very, very entertaining. But if he carries him along the way and kind of makes an exhibition, if it's a real fight, if it's a real boxing match, and Mike Tyson goes in there, just you see his training videos,
oh yeah.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I'm really excited about it. But who knows? It's going to be that, or it's going to be him just more exhibition,
But man, I don't think everyone's like, oh, he's going to pay him to take a fall. Mike Tyson isn't going to take a fall for nobody. He like he's making money and he has money now. He's not going to take a fall. I mean, you have a 30-year age difference for sure. And Jake Paul has proven that he fought Tommy Fury, a legit boxer, and like Fury won, but Paul showed something, right? But
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, even 30 years older at 57, bro, like I'm not, I'm not, tr- I'm not trying to get in there with. Plus, I like having both my ears.
Hey,
So
I saw some videos the other day. He was working that heavy bag, but you know how videos can be. He has got a good
yeah,
age on him and endurance and all that. Jake Paul looks good in the ring, man.
yeah,
I
No,
mean,
I'm
he knocked out
excited.
Tyron Woodley. Good lord.
yeah,
I literally want to go in there, and then Mike Tyson just falls to the freaking walls and just
Give him hell
somebody's
for the
getting knocked
first
out
round.
first round.
dude.
Just
Hey,
give
it's
it
on
first round and be
Netflix
like,
coming
that's all I
up.
Gotta pay for it.
got.
There's no buy remorse
Yeah,
because it's on Netflix. So
That's
Netflix
true.
coming up, so you don't have to pay per view. Uh, yeah, it should be interesting. But I personally, nothing against Jake Paul. I hope Mike Tyson just knocks. We're not paying pay per
It'd be
view,
nice to
right?
see.
If it's like 5 seconds, just and be like, oh, okay. Like because when Tyson fought Roy Jones, that was an exhibition. They were playing around, but I don't think he's going to play around with YouTube sensation.
yeah, because
I don't
did
think
we
so.
watch that one Jerry together
Yeah, yeah,
at Buddy's house?
I, yeah.
Yeah, and he
I
just
just
let him. He just. I don't want to turn to that. Obviously, I
yeah.
think probably Jake Paul may be a better boxer than Roy Jones right now, obviously,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
but Mike Tyson could have knocked him out at any point in time he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tyson's been training, so he's 57. He just for fun, he's been training with one of the greatest. Like I didn't know this, but Rogan was talking about it. He's training one of the most world renowned trainers every day, just because. Like he didn't even know a fight was coming. He's just ready for it.
Nice.
So you can see on his podcast too, like he still has that intensity when he has guests on and they're all smoking. Everybody thinks Mike's just chill and tranquil, and they'll say something and he'll just be like, "I'll
What's
eat
up?
your soul." Everyone's like, "Oh, shit, never mind."
I'll
Well,
eat your
especially
soul. Your
All right,
soul
Mike.
is
All right.
mine.
especially the stuff they're smoking, man.
Oh yeah, the
Golly.
Mike Tyson stuff. Yeah.
Tyson don't play around. He's
No.
got more than
Anyway.
knockout juice. Well,
Mm-mm.
shoot, guys, y'all got anything else to add? Any more any free agent stuff or UFC stuff or boxing stuff for this show?
Man, honestly, so we have what? It's one more day for we can do signings, I think. So we can add some pieces tomorrow, but as it is right now, like I think, man, going into the draft, we have a lot of picks. I think we're good to go. Like we filled a lot of holes. We'll see if they add anything, but I like it. Did Patrick Queen get signed? The linebacker for the
I think he
Ravens?
went to. I think he went to.
Yeah, he went to. I saw it. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he did get signed. So yeah, I mean, I'm not. I would have liked to see them pick up a safety personally, but that's what the draft's for. So
Yeah.
we'll see, we'll see. But overall,
yeah,
I think it was a great. After the first day, like, what are we doing, Barkley? What are we doing? And then the next
Yeah.
day, Casario woke up and was like, okay, trade for Mixon, sign Hunter. Anybody else want to say anything? You know,
Mm-hmm.
he kind of mic dropped on it. So I
I
don't know.
liked it.
I've never been ready for a season to start in my life.
And they paid for Saquon, man. They paid for him.
Yeah. And he can't stay healthy. So
Yeah.
I say this now when
Although
last
we
week I
thought,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah, you're looking at the negatives now that we ain't
exactly.
getting them.
yeah, I'm like, you know what? He wasn't that good anyway. It's fine. It's fine. But hey, once you're a Texan, I can drop all the other stuff. So like I wasn't the biggest Mixon fan, but come on down, let's have a career year.
Very
So
true. John, you got anything
yep,
else,
yep.
brother?
Yeah. No, I think we did good. It's exciting. Like Jeremy said, we made our roster better, so that's always good. And just looking forward to it after last year. So, yeah, let's see what the future holds with the uniforms and
That's right.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
next thing. Looking forward to the draft and some uniforms, baby.
more free agency in the draft. So I'm excited, and we'll definitely keep an eye on U of H basketball.
Yeah,
For sure.
Bring that back during March.
Content about that
Here at the end of
starting
March.
And hey, we got baseball. It's coming up. And real quick,
training.
Yep, real quick, the Rockets. Hey man, we have some young guns. So if you don't watch the Rockets, they've been horrible the last few years. Just check them out, man. Also, YouTube Jalen Green's dunk versus Portland, dunk of the year. So nasty. It was great. Yeah. It's good. So anyway, hey, it's a great time to be a Houston sports fan.
Definitely. Jared, you got anything?
Nope, just very happy with what it ended. I was a little nervous with us not having when Singletary left. I was a little nervous. I was like, "What's going on here?" But then us getting mixing and making the signings we did today, and going and seeing Dune 2, and then coming out and having all the signings we had, I was in good shape. So it was I was antsy to get this show going today. Obviously, I was on y'all all day, texting back and forth.
Right.
Sorry if that was a little annoying, but Jesus, I was I was pretty pumped about it all. So
no, it's no problem at all.
But shoot. Well, guys, we'll wrap it up here at 3J Sports. Again, like and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify. What you got, John?
Reminder,
we'll give a shout out to Fantasy Roadshow. Appreciate you guys having us, man. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Got to check them out. Fantasy Roadshow on YouTube.
We'll
again, wrapping it up at
3J.
Sure. Yeah, we'll try to get them on.
Get them on here.
Yeah,
maybe we can go to Chicago game. Maybe we can go to that Bears game this year.
Yeah, we'll get that. We got to figure something out. Get those tickets. Meet up with Mike and them. And But yeah, appreciate you guys. Signing off. 3J Sports.
3J Sports.
Please like and subscribe. Thanks for listening. This is 3J Sports.